Just like that, I'm live. I very happy to be here. Hold on, let me see if I can move this a smidge. Happy Friday evening. My first beer on a Friday evening, and I was just completely knackered after today. So had a bit of a sleep though after work. That was the best tasting thing today. I don't know how appropriate that always is, but anyways. So I did get this dad joke book a couple of weeks back, and I have shared a couple of jokes out of it, but to be honest, the jokes are so much longer than the normal ones, so yeah, I've kind of left it. Anyways, it's all good. Should we go back to Old Faithful? I've definitely had a couple of laughs out of this one. Okay. Stop me if you've heard this one before. My wife and I let astrology get between us. It tore us apart. Let's move this a smidge over. Oh, there we go. How's that? That was properly good. Yeah, it's truly been that kind of a Friday. Everything's just better on a Friday evening. I saw on on YouTube. YouTube's obviously pushing their television services, and I saw Big Brother was being promoted, and I so want to watch it. I so want to watch it, but a couple of years back they did a couple of things to, I don't know, push away their normal viewers, and since then I haven't been able to stomach it. But I reckon the YouTube television services, I reckon that's quite a good one. Yep. Yep, there's that. So I'm trying to see if I can find one of those ads. I was listening to Rolling Stones like a minute ago. I won't play it while I'm live streaming, purely because, well, it's you're gonna get shouted at for it. But for all intents and purposes, this is good fun. Hang on. Somebody's saying hello something here. From my underground? Underground. Oh, cheers, mate. So I couldn't find the ad. Not important. Not that important, I suppose. But hopefully after this first one, we can crack a couple of dad jokes. Oh, there's something happening there. Oh, there's a heart next to some foreign language. I take it says something like, having a good beer with you, mate. Cheers. I'll take that. So I was saying earlier, there's a oh, hang on, there's another one with hearts. Is that pink? No, it's red. One might be purple. My name is Reza from Iran. Hi. Go YouTube yourself. Okay, I mean, sure, why not? Anyway, so I saw a couple of ads earlier on YouTube for YouTube television, which I reckon is actually quite good. I reckon it's quite a bit better than paying for cable on a monthly basis. I think our cable before we gave it up was something like $200 a month, somewhere there in that vicinity. And theirs was like, but see, I don't know how well it compares with the channels. I'm pretty sure it's very, very similar, but was 70, 75 somewhere there dollars, which I thought was fine. The only thing is, I don't know, I reckon there's just as good, if not better, content out on YouTube, so why bother? Hang on, somebody else is typing. California, yeah, California is quite cool. Been there twice. Greetings from Russia with love. There we go. There's a good old movie back in the days. Okay. Hello. What do you call? Hang on. Would you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? Oh, mate, that's classic. What do you call a boomerang that does not come back? It's a stick, mate. John Park. Hello, John Park. New Mexico. Yeah, there you go. New Mexico sounds like fun. No. Indiana. Ooh, lovely. There's a lady, she does quite a few travel videos. She was in Indiana, and she traveled quite a few state parks. So, yeah, not a bad place to be, I suppose. Can I get a shortcut? I'm pretty sure you can. South Dakota. There we go. That's something that, what's it, Sturgis? I reckon that's got to be a lot of fun. Have to do it one day. Michigan. Yeah, so not long ago, a couple of months back, we went to Ohio, Michigan. Yeah. Desk, yes. Steely Dan. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yes, I do remember. Well, there you go. Thanks for joining, mate. Yeah, Steely Dan. Bought a couple of CDs of theirs. Oh, sorry, I did bump the desk. Yeah, Steely Dan. It's a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun. In fact, that day we listened Steely Dan, which wasn't. I don't think there was any copy strike, copyright strike, whatever they want to call it. None of that happened. However, when I started playing Sisters of Mercy, my goodness, everything started blowing up. I was getting shouted at left, right, and center. You know what? You only get shouted at once. It's fine. Oh, let's see. Yes, that portable little CD player. I still have it. It still works. I was listening to Radiohead the other day on it, so pretty sure I still have a Radiohead CD in there. Where am I from? I was born in South Africa. I've been living in the US for a bit. Lived in the UK for a bit. My wife and I, we were thinking about living out, living a couple of years in the Far East. We went there, stayed for a month, and we came back. Yeah. I love me too. Thank you. Yeah. I reckon it's time for a joke. What do you guys think? Dad joke. The perfect dad joke is one that's short and it leaves you wondering. I reckon. All right. This one, classic. This is the classic dad joke. To the person who invented zero, thanks for nothing. Cheers, mate. That is the perfect dad joke. I was saying last night, I live streamed for a little bit last night. It's just been that week. I just needed to step away from life and live stream for a minute. And the funny thing is, my daughter always says, Dad, you're not funny. Don't tell your jokes. Whatever you do, please don't tell your jokes. This one's going into that category for me to tell jokes. Oh, hang on. Two snowmen are standing in a field. One turns to the other and say, do you smell carrots? Yeah, here we go. There we go. Maybe it's easy if I read it on an actual screen. That's normally advised, isn't it? There we go. That's perfect. Now I can actually see the comments. So on the phone, it is minuscule. And the bad part is, so without my glasses, I can't see anything really in front of me. But without them, that's the only time I can read. I have heard of Iran, yes. So the joke about the two snowmen, that one's definitely going in my arsenal of jokes. And the reason for that is I reckon that's gotta be close on the perfect dad joke. Definitely. Okay, here we go. What's blue and doesn't weigh very much? Glasses back on. Light blue. Oh, these are precious, aren't they? Absolutely precious. Yeah, I've read that one. That's fine. I've done that. What do you call coupon using vampires? Okay, yeah, this is good. What do you call a coupon using vampire? A sucker for good deals. Here we go. So I said I was going to, for the month of August, I'm going to record a dad joke of the day every day. So last night I recorded one at like 10 o'clock in the evening, and it is now almost 9 p.m. So I reckon I'll do the same tonight. That's the way to go. But anyways, so the funny thing is, I let's move a bit closer. I do well. What I do is a lot of times I'll go sit and watch the vertical streams for people, and there's a variety out there on YouTube that's just staggering. It's absolutely mind-boggling what they do. So I'm very happy, very comfortable with the fact that some of the streams are actually quite fun to watch. I saw this this one stream. This guy, all he does is he reads a book, but he reads it out loud, and it's fascinating. I reckon that's the kind of stuff that you go and listen to fall asleep. And it's not in any way, shape or form meant disrespectfully towards the gentleman doing the reading. I reckon that's perfectly fine. But that pace of just reading, that's the kind of stuff you fall asleep to. It's almost like white noise. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, so this week, I am so grateful it's over. It's a good thing. Trump, there we go. Aren't we all glad that with the Trump failed assassination, it failed? I just want to say I'm not a political person. I don't care about politics, but I also don't think there's any place for any form of violence in any form of political speech or anything to that effect. So I agree with you, mate, 100%. Morning. Is it morning? No. Well, so where you are, it may be morning. Good morning in that case. In my case, it would be good evening. So anyways, let's not get too technical. Do you like watching movies? Yes, I do. Possibly February of this year, I cancelled most of my subscriptions. Since then, subsequently I've rejoined a couple, but yeah, I do enjoy movies. Thank you for noticing. I do like collecting them as well, so yeah. Any favorite movies, by the way? I love the USA. I reckon it's possibly the greatest country in the world. You look at what the US has done, it's just phenomenal. But anyways, you have by far the greatest neighbors in the US. Always. I'm talking about people that will literally take their shirts off to help you. So in general, the US is by far the greatest. Possibly some people are a bit nosy, to be honest, but you know what? That's just them protecting themselves and protecting their community. So I don't mind it at all. But yeah, you get a couple of nosy Parkers and so on, and you live with it, and that's perfectly fine. But in general, the people in the US are absolutely the greatest, the friendliest, some of the best food in the US. I mean, I don't look the way I do because the food's rubbish. Anyways, let's not go there. But yeah, let's go back to the movies. The movies are fantastic. You look at the I would have to say the stuff I enjoy watching the most have to be the 80s Sylvester Stallone, the Rockies, the Rambos. He recently made what's it called? Expendables? The Expendables? Those were pretty good. Good action movies. I reckon that's a solid win. You can't go wrong with it. And then my I don't know whether you can see it. My Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek. You know, your sci-fis. Those I'm pretty fond of as well. What state do I live in? North Carolina. Very peaceful state. Very cool, calm, and collected. But yeah, I've only lived here, so. I mean, I've traveled all over the US, but I've only lived here, so. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So those are my views on a Friday evening. If you had to think about it, those are my views on movies and the US. So the first beer is done. It would be wrong to not grab another one. Hang on for me 1 second. Let me go grab it quickly. Hold on. Hang on. Let's get that. Get the bubbles thrown away. Get a beer. And how bizarre. Maybe jump into a dad joke or something again. Reckon it's time. There we go. Cheers. Numero dos, the second one. Oh. That was good. Okay, dokie. Let's get back to a dad joke. What do you call a zombie while he's cooking stir fry? Dead man walking. No, that's wrong. That is just phenomenal. What did the shy pebble wish for? To be a little bolder. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes. That one's going in my arsenal of jokes. 4,000-year-old oil stain. It was from ancient Greece. Oil stain. Okay. Where does the cake rise? In the yeast. Yeah, okay. Fine. I bought the world's worst thesaurus yesterday. Not only is it terrible, it's terrible. Okay. So I reckon that some of the dad jokes are just proper dad jokes. Oh my goodness. How much fun could that be? Let's see. It's easier to read any comments on here. So everyone feels safe. Build a positive live chat experience for you. Choose who can participate. Okay, cool. So I reckon obviously there are larger channels, and whenever you have thousands and thousands of comments, I'm sure you need someone to kind of narrate your comments and kind of look after them. I suppose do stuff that needs be. I'm nowhere near there. I'm well aware of it, and I'm fantastically comfortable with it. Oh, much appreciated. Thank you for subscribing, mate. Much appreciated. Do you love zombie movies? Yeah, so there was this one I really got into, and it was on my iPhone. Hang on. And I properly got into it. And it was crying in a bucket. What was it called? So I did stop watching The Walking Dead, and I was kinda fascinated with it, but there was something that came up, and it was much better than The Walking Dead, I thought. Anyways, not important. Yeah, so I wouldn't call myself a connoisseur of zombie movies. I do find it fascinating. And there was this, what was this, iZombie, you know, of this little white-haired girl with her zombie experiences. Fascinating stuff. I properly enjoyed it. It was taken off air. I told the missus the other day I kind of want to get into it again, and I told her let's go out and look for iZombie. But I saw it was something like $29 or something on eBay. And not everything. There are a couple of movies that I specifically chose, but a ton of the stuff that I own was unplanned. It was me buying a big box of estate, like 50 DVDs or 30 DVDs or something to that effect on eBay, or in some cases, some of the movies that I bought are stuff that I bought off of at Walmart, but they're all like $5 movies and so on, so fairly cheap. So whenever I go to a thrift store, the first thing I do is I walk to the back of wherever they sell their DVD machines or VHS machines, those, because I still have quite the VHS collection. Hang on, let me move this, maybe I can show you guys. So this entire section here, this is all VHS videos, and it's all, I'm very particular with the VHS movies that I buy. It's all stuff that I really remember from the 80s and 90s and so on. So it's it feels wrong to not watch it on VHS. Like Son-in-Law, Polly Shore. It feels wrong watching it on DVD or not VHS. VHS, yes, VHS. I have no idea what it stands for, by the way. Don't hold it against me. It's also, yeah, no, I love it. It's drama behind VHS videotapes. Okay, it's a little bit of drama, you know. You have to faff about, but to get the machine plugged in to the television, and so it's something special. It's not something you do on a daily basis. Like, you don't go and sit and watch a VHS video on a daily basis. No. This is something special. Sunday afternoon stuff, you know, after lunch. Well, let me go hook up the VHS and let's watch a VHS. Back in the day when it was Blockbuster, and those, when you used to go out, didn't sit at home, you know, a couple of clicks, you watch a movie. No. You went to a Blockbuster, you planned it, or you booked a VHS tape, went out, got one, you know, and you watch it. Yeah, those were fun times. Had to be back by, 11 o'clock in the morning the next day. Yeah, there we go. Long live President Obama. Yeah, there you go, mate. Cheers. The Godfather. That's another movie. It's just, in my opinion, just lovely watching it on VHS. Properly enjoy it. The movies I watch, it doesn't matter whether I move it or not. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You see, you get it. That's exactly VHS movies. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. All of those. That's the kind of stuff that you watch on VHS, and you do so proudly. I'll never forget. I will never forget my boys. They were still, they were kiddios. They were just young kids. And I'll never forget the first time I took a record out. The kids nowadays call them vinyl. But I took a record out, and my elder son said to me, "Dad, that's got to be the biggest DVD I've ever seen in my life." Had a bit of a laugh at his expense. It was good fun. You know, it's all good. Now he's all grown. My goodness, he's what, 22, yeah? So, yeah, anyways. I doubt he remembers the days of watching VHS videos. So, anyways, I think we had... No, my wife and I, we bought Thundercats, but the original, the 1980s Thundercats, I think that was on DVD. And the kids, Saturday mornings, they would sit down in front of the television. One of those really big, you know, massive, really heavy televisions, and we had it on one of those little thingies. We had those parquet wooden floors, and I think we had an L-shaped couch. I need to go back in my my history and look at some of the photos. But we had like an L-shaped couch, one of those big televisions, with just below it, it had like space for video and DVD machines. So I need to go and have a look, and the kids would pop in those Thundercats, if I remember correctly, and my goodness, did the kids love watching it. Yeah. I think I'm talking too much. Read another joke. That's what they say. That's what they said. Do you agree with that? 80s is the best? Yeah. Music by far. Movies. Yes, I do love the 80s movies. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the old, well, maybe not that old. Not that old. Movies. I reckon I want to throw in with you on that the 70s. You know, when you think about the Bruce Lee movies, they were absolutely fantastic. Time for a joke. And I don't have, I think I ordered a couple of Bruce Lee movies once and they never showed up, shockingly. Why are nurses no, that's no. No. Don't talk about nurses. You might offend somebody. What do you call parked frog? Okay, here we go. What do you call an illegally parked frog? Toad. Fine. It's Toad. I just got no. It's inappropriate. Even though it's a dad joke for YouTube, I reckon no. Let's not have those ones. To the person who stole my bed, I won't rest until I find you. That's a dad joke. That's a proper dad joke. All right, let's see. What are you doing? I am, we're basically telling stories and we're reading dad jokes. Unlike the myriad of other streams happening on YouTube, probably not doing anything like what I'm doing. This is 1 in a million. That should be a dad joke. Okay, this is a dad joke. The rotation of the earth really makes my day. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. Anyways, let's see. What are you doing? Yeah, it's the same. But yeah, so yeah, I'll agree to the statement. The 80s were the absolute best. Movies, music. My daughter absolutely hates the fact that I love old stuff, so it's all good. Oh, cheers, mate. Cleaning your house, hey, not a bad thing. You enjoy it. We'll talk later. Have fun. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers. Well, see, here's the thing, mate. What's it, Marcel? So the Santa jokes, I have experienced and appreciated all the time. What would you recommend I do with my off-season time? Any recommendations? Not live stream, not drink a beer, not tell jokes. Life would be boring. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is dad jokes, 80s movies, 80s music, the best. Here we go. Okay. Sometimes when I have a moment to relax, I spend time looking at my ceiling. I'm not sure if it's the best ceiling in the world, but it's definitely up there. The drama behind the dad joke is just absolutely phenomenal. Anyways, I definitely feeling this. What's the scariest tree? Bamboo. I could tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. Oh, that one I'm saving for my daughter. Definitely. Especially when my daughter, when I take her to meet friends, she always says, "Dad, don't tell a joke, you're not funny." I know, that's fine. That's the whole point of a dad joke. But here's what I say. When you show her, when you go to her friend's house, take a pizza with, and start off the conversation with it. I could tell a pizza joke, but it's a bit cheesy. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, I am very chill. It's a Friday afternoon, or a Friday evening, actually. This is literally the first time I'm properly sitting, relaxing, and so on today, where it's about me and, you know, having a conversation, and not about everybody else and everything that everybody else needs. So I am properly enjoying it. Second beer for the evening. I'm gonna watch a movie a little bit later. Probably something, I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a comedy. I reckon something like, shall we say? Hang on. On Apple TV Plus. Hang on, my library. Don't like the way this the new Apple TV is set up. It just feels a little bit odd. Goodness, hold on. Would it be here? They've broken stuff into. Why can't I just see everything? Why must it be broken into like little segments? Like these little carousels that you... Don't know. No, I don't want to see this. Oh my goodness. No, let's go movies. Here we go. Okay, that's better. So, I reckon tonight is one of those hot shots. There we go. I reckon that's what I'm in the mood for tonight. Hot shots. Oh, there we go. Haven has a couple of movies on here as well. All good. Yeah, you see, the thing is, it's kind of a thing of so I'm not going to disagree with you at all, and I'll justify that statement in a moment. See, before I went to Apple, I was with Android. I had I think it was a S7, and here's where the issue came in: the Samsung S7. So the issue for me was like the phone would flip over uh, to only use Wi-Fi or something. So I'd be sitting at work, being all peaceful and so on, get home, and then all of a sudden get shouted at, and my phone blowing up, and it never transitioned between Wi-Fi to wireless or mobile connection, and then back to Wi-Fi. It just stayed on there. And when I moved to Apple, I never had to do anything. Everything just, you know, connected seamlessly. So, but now with the iOS 18, um, with all the settings they're going to give you, like, I don't care about any of that stuff. And for that reason, I'm considering um, stepping away from Apple for a bit, because I cannot stand the idea that I'm going to have to take whatever is left of my life, a portion of that, trying to make changes to a close on $2,000 phone. That to me feels like I didn't sign up for it when I paid for the phone. I don't care about AI. I don't use AI. I don't use all these services that people care about. I just want something to work. So whenever I go buy a new phone, I wish that I could say, like I did for the last couple of years, that it's going to be an iPhone. I'm not sure. Samsung is better. It's dark days. Yeah. You know, here's the thing. I mean, when I moved from Samsung to Apple, it was a risk that I took at that stage. I was, to be honest, pleasantly surprised. But if I spend $2,000 on a phone, I'm not entirely convinced that I want to spend it with Apple. I don't care about red mode. Like, who cares about? I'm sorry. There are people that care about it. It's special and personal to some people, and I respect that. It's just not anything I care about. I don't want to faff about with a phone. I can't stand it. And even my MacBook, like, literally, when I moved from my 2019 MacBook to the 2020 M1 chip, which, to be honest with you, I couldn't tell the difference immediately. Like, everybody was shouting, "Oh, it's so brilliant, it's so good, it's brilliant," and so on. I didn't even notice it, to be honest with you. Um, when I moved over, everything was seamless. And then I have a Core i7 gaming PC here with 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 Microsoft on it, and I can't get one of the security patches to install. And when you call Microsoft, you can't get any form of response. Like, it's just an awful experience. Whereas if I call Apple, they pick up the phone. There's someone that talks to you decently, um, willing to help, and so on. Whereas Microsoft, sorry, mate, you lost my business. But this iPhone, the fact that I paid 2,000, almost close on $2,000 for it, and it's just not. I didn't sign up for all the AI stuff. I didn't sign up for all the faffing about with it, little settings and so on. Anyways, that's not important. What do you call? There we go. Now that's one of the best jokes I've ever heard in my life. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? Now that's a sick fact. um, Yeah, there we go. Why do I sound so British? I'm not British. I'm South African. And a couple of years back, we lived for a bit in the UK. We've been living for a bit in the US. I doubt I'm ever going to pick up a American accent. I can't, and I probably never will. And I'm respectful towards it. So made my peace with it. Life's good, living's easy. Enjoying a good American beer, Sam Adams. Summer ale, there we go. But no, I don't sound British, not particularly. Where do pirates, hang on, where do pirates buy their hooks? I don't know. Give it to me. How funny would it be? Hang on, let's ask Siri. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Where do pirates buy their hooks?
Okay, I found this on the web for where do pirates buy their hooks. Check it out.
Secondhand store. Hang on, that sounds vaguely familiar. I reckon I read it last night. Okay. Germany. Oh. Yes. Secondhand store. I remember that. My goodness. Yeah. Sam Adams, that's a Boston beer, isn't it? I'm not sure it's definitely not European. This is an American beer. I know that for a fact. Yeah, Boston, right there. Oh, that did not go well. Hang on, maybe if I move out of the way. Yeah. See, there are a couple of things in Boston that I appreciate. One of the things, there were a couple of I think it was Dish that had a couple of ads made. Boston as a second language. I absolutely love and adore it. It was fantastic. Boston as a second language. You put your car keys in your car keys. So car keys being pants, and car keys. You know, so I'm pretty sure it'll still be on YouTube. Boston as a second language. I think it was Dish that had those ads made. I laughed. It was hilarious. But anyways, there had to have been, oh my goodness, 10 or 20 of them made. Was hilarious. So anyways, what's blue and doesn't weigh very much? Yeah, that's light blue, mate. I just shared it like a couple of minutes back. I know my memory is a bit shot. It's Friday afternoon, well, Friday evening. So yeah, I pretty sure. Yeah, light blue. There you go. Those are fantastic jokes. Those are properly good. I was saying earlier that even though my daughter, she hates me telling dad jokes, yeah, those are properly good. What was the other one? So I was saying, I would take her to go visit one of her friends. Next time, I'm definitely taking a pizza with and saying, I could make a joke about pizza, but it's a bit cheesy. So it's all good. Anyways. this is good. I reckon almost 10 o'clock at night, I'm gonna watch something on the television, on the telly. Pass some time. Tomorrow we have some grass to mow. In fact, tomorrow, my wife, my brother-in-law, mother-in-law, my daughter, my middle son, all of them drive home from Kentucky. And then Sunday, I have to drive up all the way to, well, it's really at the very end of North Carolina. It's on the other side of, it's probably about 5 hours away from here. So I'm driving all the way west. And I'm looking forward to it. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. So Sunday morning early, get on the road, drive out, pick my youngest son up and bring him back. So that's a 10-hour day drive. You leave in the morning early and you come home just before the sun sets. But I won't be doing that in the Saturn. It's just too taxing. The Ford, what's nice about it is you can just basically, it drives itself. It has lane assist and it has all the stuff that you need. Just sit there and just make sure nothing goes badly wrong. Why are Saturday? Oh, there we go. Why are Saturdays and Sundays the strongest days? Because of the weekends? Yeah. Oh, come on. It's got to be something, weekends or something. On weekdays. Oh, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. Yeah, those are good. Here's something about dad jokes. Russia started attacking Berlin right now. No, can't be. You're not serious. No, they wouldn't invade Berlin. Hang on. Russia started attacking Berlin right now. A tuba tooth. There you go. Those are classic. Those are all, I'm pretty sure, in this book. I am pretty sure of it. Okay. Cool. I'll definitely go and have a look on YouTube's. It's got to be videos. Make a video, drop it. Let's have a look at it. That I've got to see. Okay, here's one. Why don't crabs give to charity? They're a little selfish breed. Shellfish breed. Live stream it. I'll join immediately. No, it can't be. Are you serious? Russia wouldn't attack. Did you hear about the Hang on, let me move the mouse. Kidnapping at the school. Eventually woke. Yeah. Yeah. Some kid's nap. All right, I reckon it was. It's been a long day for everybody. It's been a long day for me. It's been a absolutely mind-bendingly long week. So, with that said, I think I'm gonna call it. This beer is virtually done. Shared a couple of jokes. I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna watch something really light-hearted, something like whatchamacallit tonight. Something that does not take any brain power to watch. What does a house wear? Hang on, this I've got to see. Address. That is worth saving. That's going in my arsenal, definitely. That is definitely going in my arsenal. My daughter, she's so embarrassed. You guys have no idea when I start telling my jokes. I reckon that's some of the best memories I have of her. Completely embarrassed by me telling a joke. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call it. It was how long have we been live streaming? Over an hour. My goodness. Yeah. Parks and Recreation right there. Hang on. There we go. Possibly the funniest show. I've got The Office here somewhere as well. There's Blackadder next to it. Somewhere here. Hang on. This way. How do I go? Ooh, there we go. Blackadder. Mr. Bean. Next to it, Pinky and the Brain. I don't know whether you guys remember those. Yeah, good night, mate. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Maybe while I drive, I'll live stream. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Cheers. There we go.